Hi guys, Berry Babe here, checking in. If you listen real carefully, you can hear it sleeting. It's not a heavy sleet, but it's a little more than a rain. It's starting to get wet. I don't know what the temperature is. It's not super warm. Sun is not out. I don't know if you can see the sticks. The weekend before we came back, we had a bad windstorm. And on the one side of our driveway, the neighbor's tree that was right on the property line fell that way. Fortunately, not on the boyfriend's new car. So today, yesterday was an eating day. I'm sorry to report. I ate too many carbs at lunch and I went crazy at dinner. I decided to eat at the Chinese buffet, and I don't even like Chinese, but I did manage. I'm going to do a little bit of food porn. They have a hibachi grill. It's called hibachi, but they have a grill so you can pick your meat. And so I picked chicken and then rice, and I put soy sauce in it, so I had them do kind of a chicken fried rice. And then I ended up eating their crispy, they had crispy noodles. It was like Chinese tortilla strips. And they had bread rolls. I ate those. And then I got into, they had real dip yourself ice cream. They had little cups, but I got a little soup cup, but they were little too. But I went back more than once, and they had some cookies. They had a lot of stuff that wasn't appealing, but they had some little cookies that were like phyllo dough, layer, and just light and crispy. I was up 1.7, so I was 151.9, and I was 150 point something low. Oh well. The trouble is, after I do a day with carbs like that, today's been hard. I've had a Quest bar. What is it? It's 2:30 maybe. I've had a Quest bar and some broth. And I had forgotten to mix my Unjury supplemental protein. Usually I have that in the first half of the day, and so I have to do that so I have it available. The food safe popped early. I must not have counted how many hours correctly, but we are on our way to the RV show. We didn't get to dinner till 6:30 last night, and it closed at 8, so we're going this afternoon before all the peoples get out from work. Being retired, we could go during the day with all the other old farts. We live in Flint, near Flint, and used to be a real factory town, so there would be people up and around at all hours of the day and night because of the different shifts, but not so much anymore. We're really economically quite depressed. Today in the mail, my Sous Vide came, and I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's a stick that you stick into a pot of water, and you put your meat or veggies or eggs in a freezer bag, and you put it in the water bath, and it cooks it gently to the right temperature. I like my meat well done. I don't care what it is, I like it well done. My mother raised me that way. She burned everything. But the problem is, if your meat is not pink, it is usually dried out, and then it's really hard to eat. I've had RNY surgery, so I have a small pouch. So if the meat is really tough, then I can only get so much in, and if I overload, then I have a problem. So I am looking forward to, there is a store that has grain-fed, grass-fed beef on the way to the other side of town where the camper show is. And I think we're going to get some thin steaks, and then I'll come home tonight and put those in the Sous Vide. What you do is, well done temperature, the meat should be 160 inside. So I like my steaks thin. And that was mostly because I could get them cooked all the way through before they burned. Too bad. So I will try some steaks in there. I want to try some chicken breast. I have a vacuum sealer, so you can vacuum seal it, and then I could take it right from there and stick it in the freezer, and then take it out of the freezer and thaw it, and it should not have any crystals in it, and should be cooked all the way. I just got Cooking Keto with Christy's cookbook, and she has a fish stick recipe that's pork rinds and Parmesan cheese, like to make sticks with. Now I can't cook that in the sous vide, but I was thinking, was wondering if that would work for chicken nuggets. Then I could cook the chicken breast. If you boil it, it gets kind of rubbery. I don't know what it will be like in the sous vide. Whether then I could cut it into chunks and roll it in egg and roll it in the meal, cracker meal, pork rind meal, and then flash fry it just to heat them through, or even put them in the oven. So pork rinds on HCG, but I think that once I get on the other side, get to P3, that I'll be looking to do more kinds of those things. I have been listening to, there's a new podcast that came up while I was out of town, and it's another one of the Jimmy Moore podcasts, only this one is on fasting with Dr. Jason Fung, F-U-N-G, I believe. And so I've been listening to that, and I'm really thinking about trying to go on a fast again. Last time I fasted on HCG, I just zoomed to a goal. And because of the HCG, I wasn't hungry. For my mind, Rilla just started a fast while she's on HCG, and she dropped, boom, like the first day, like a lot. And I dropped so fast when I was fasting on the HCG. I think that's the best way to go. The HCG takes care of your hunger, and the fast sucks your fat because of the HCG. So, yeah, I really didn't feel much hunger when I did that. It's just getting my headspace around to being ready to do that. And if I want to do that in a hurry, then if I want to get it off in a hurry so I can stabilize before April 15th in my doctor's appointment, that would be the way to do it. I think, though, this time, if I ran down to goal, because I'm 12 pounds from goal, I would run beyond goal. Like, if my goal was 140, well, I need to be 142 on April 15th. I would run to like 138, and then I would stay on the HCG and eat on the HCG to keep my weight the same, except come up a little bit, because once you put food in your system, it's in your stomach and then it's in your intestines, it has weight. And so before, when I went down to my goal and then got off and then went right to P3, when I filled back up with food, I automatically went, boom, more than 2 pounds over LIW. And then it's like, well, shoot, I should be okay with that, but that's kind of demoralizing. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. It's getting chilly. I gave up my wooden bench, my high wooden bench, and now I'm on this low metal stool. And my coat's not that long, and it's quite chilly out here sitting on this wooden stool. So I think we're getting a little bit of snow. You can see the snow coming down. A little bit of snow. Now it's bouncing off the sidewalk. It's sleet. So I better get going. So I'll talk to you another time. Bye-bye.